Yeah, for sure. Yeah, what's new? What's been happening? Working a ton?
Yeah, so I'm a stonemason. So that's kind of like its own thing, it's like art. I love doing it. It's nothing more satisfying than like doing something you love. It's just like skateboarding.
It's like building.
Exactly. Yeah. I fell in love with the job, and it's just nice to like get higher up and just you get lots of hours and stuff. It's kind of hard on your body, just like skateboarding. But I still manage to like find the time. Like we do like 10-hour days.
Trying to balance the two.
Yeah. It's like you work so early because I work on Bowen Island, and I get home like a reasonable time, and then still it's like get home and shower, stretch, go right to the skate park, and like my body's just barely hanging on. Like, and I'm getting up there in age. I fight through. Like I work with a guy that's 68 years old, and he has like all the energy in the world. Like this guy should have been a skateboarder, but after days of skateboarding, like I look like I'm double his age. Because I'm just kind of like, oh, so I gotta stretch, kids. It's really important.
No doubt. Think we'll get another video part out of here?
That's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, I want to see that.
The blunt video.
Oh.
I can't wait to see that.
Sometime soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
We got like a year to film for it, so that's why I've been really pushing myself.
Dude, your skating is on right now, man. It's awesome.
I haven't really been able to skate for like 2 years, on and off, but then my body, like injuries nonstop, and then the whole pandemic, that really put things
man, it fucked at everything, dude.
Everything, yeah. And then once I went to physio and got like checked out, and like, I just been feeling great and feeling good. Like I felt like I haven't really lost anything on skateboard, which is pretty, some confidence. I mean, like I'm not gonna be jumping down tall stairs or anything yet.
Man, I remember when I was working with you that time, you slipped your back out or something. That was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Like laying on the ground on the
I
sidewalk.
was just like, what do I do? And he's like, hey, don't let my department know. Because I'm just stretching right now. He's like, I was like, dude, see, like, just like not being able to move. I was just like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, what do I do? And I was like,
That's the thing, because that's been an ongoing injury for like so many years now. Like one little thing can just trigger it. Like I'm fine, then I'll just tweak my back, and I slowly have to start laying on the ground because I'm like losing my breath and like in just the craziest pain ever. Like, but I know kind of how to like get away from it. It'll take me about a week or two, but then I'll be fine again. But back problems, back injuries are the worst. But thanks for helping me. You definitely.
I was like, I'm just like, I can't touch you. I'm like, I can't lift you up. I just felt so like powerless. I was like, So then you got up and went just business as usual. And I was like, man.
Yeah, definitely didn't work for a week or two after that.
That was heavy, bro. So when was the last time you had done art before this?
Honestly,
it looks like you just like naturally just like whammo, you know, just it looks like you was just chilling there and you just touched it.
Well, I was big into it when I was younger, just because I really looked up to my uncles and like my Uncle Tommy, my Uncle Alec. My Uncle Alec passed away, rest in peace. But they have artwork like all over the world and stuff. Like my Uncle Tommy actually recently sold some of his carvings to the royal family, and it's just inspiring just to see like they got into it. I can't remember how, but just seeing how passionate they were, and being able to, because anything that catches my eye that I think is beautiful, I want to like continue that. I just love beauty.
It just resonates with you. Plus it's in your blood.
Oh, exactly.
Just naturally just threw that down.
Yeah, so as soon as I could start like painting and stuff, then like maybe I was 5 or 4, but I did it till I was maybe 13, 14, and then just I never done it since. Like maybe little doodles like for my son or something, but like now this is actually, and it's so like rewarding and it's like relaxing. Like while I was doing it, I just felt so calm.
Yeah, plus you got the homie Lee Henry.
Lee Saunders.
Lee Saunders.
He's got the top bid on this.
Lee.
That's hype. Yeah, so that's something I'm gonna continue that actually.
Dude, looks like you look like you're natural, man.
Yeah, I just gotta get work on the lines a little
Develop
bit.
the technique.
Yeah.
The style, yeah, no, that's wicked, man.
Yeah, just open up those those extra brain cells of like, I gotta wake this brain up a little more.
That's right, man. Sweet.
This is a good this video part. I haven't watched this in a long time.
This is yesterday's feature?
No, this is Sophomore Jinx.
Sophomore
With
Jinx.
Denny Stoddard.
Dude, how many video parts have you had?
Oh goodness. How many fingers do I have? This guy kicked the crap out of me.
Oh my God, is that in Abbotsford?
That's Abbotsford, yeah. They call it the Swift Gap. That thing's actually bigger than Black Ice.
Smokes.
Damn, dude.
How many tries did Black Ice take?
4?
4.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
I remember when you did it, you came up to me at the plaza and you were like, getting the cover, you know? I was just like, what? And I was like, no, I just said chill the Black Ice. And I was just like,
Switch it.
like, so casually you told me.
I felt like it was yesterday. This is like just a random edit, but I had a problem where like whenever I land my tricks, my head would be like, and watch. No. I'm like a puppet without the string attached to the head, so when I'm doing the tricks, the head's just kind of. But I fixed my neck, got better than that, so. But it's still super fun.
Woo!
Yeah, so I think the last video part was 5 years ago. So hopefully, another video part will be happening within the next year.
Swamer.
He is the best.
That's sweet that you moved from Ontario and then you moved to Abbotsford from St. Thomas.
Yeah, well, I met Dustin Monty out in Vancouver when I was 17. I did like a movie out here, like a independent short film about skateboarding. I met Dustin Monty and we hit it off right away. He's my older little brother. But I went back to Ontario and he hit me up and he's like, dude, if you're skateboarding, you gotta be in Vancouver. And so he lived in Abbotsford, so I just next best thing, closest to van, went to Abbotsford, lived with him and his mom for a couple of years, and I just met like all these good homies and stuff like that.
You have to sharpen the tools, sharpen the skills at the Abbey Park.
Yeah, that was like the best training facility. Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Then we migrated like up to Vancouver, but that was awesome. That was like some of the funnest times ever. We lived with my good homie Randy Moshland and Josh Pine. We lived with him too, and that was so much fun.
Everything was so new. You're just
no, exactly, because you come from a small town. Like, I met you in St. Thomas, Ontario. Like, I was 14, and I just got sponsored by Premium Wood. You guys did a demo at the indoor skate park there.
That's right.
That was so rad.
The owner of that skate park was so hospitable.
Oh, yeah.
That guy, like, built us our obstacles, like, the night before we got there.
Yeah.
And, like, me neither, but he ended up like he had a whole junkyard in the back of the skate park.
Yeah.
And he just like transformed a bunch of like DIY get-out jump ramps or whatever.
I remember there was a trailer that was kind of going up and down. You kind of made it like a bank.
It was dangerous. It was fully a hazard that we shouldn't have skated back then.
Oh yeah.
But that was in the 90s maybe, or no 2000s.
2003.
So then you made the move from St. Thomas to Abbotsford, and then you just became a local in Vancouver.
Yeah, but then now everybody thinks I'm from Abbotsford.
I thought you were from Abbotsford.
Yeah, so it's like, even have like guys at work that skate that I haven't seen in a long time, and they know me from Abbotsford. They're like, oh yeah, Chad's from Abbotsford. I'm like, yeah? I told my mom. But, I only lived there for a couple of years, but I was always back and forth too, right? Like, when I first moved out there, or to Abbotsford, I'd like go back and forth. I'd stay there for a bit, and then I'd go to Toronto, and then London, and to Thomas, and back to Abbotsford, and Vancouver. That's Abbotsford Park right there.
Yeah.
That's London too.
Yeah,
it was really rad. Like, I was fortunate enough too to have such a loving and caring father and mother that would help me with my skateboarding. They were just 100% like they've seen that how much I loved it and everything. So they're just like, well, I'm going to pay for a plane ticket. Like, let's do it. Not because they want to get rid of me, but
They want to invest in there.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good support.
Yeah, totally. So that's I want to do that for my son too. Like, I'm not going to force him to skateboarding, but if whatever he gets into, and then I'll support him 100%. Oh, Chad Murray, this guy's amazing too.
Chad.
Yeah, funniest guy. Oh, there's more Abbotsford.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot about this road.
Where's that?
That's an Abbotsford too. That's a look at it.
Damn.
Oh yeah, switch all that gap. Guys, my shirts were like 12XL.
Yeah, some $2 bags. Damn.
Looks like I skate big stuff, but I'm just in the air floating. That big balloon. Yeah, I was like 17. No, I was 18 actually.
Nice.
Got my braces off.
Yeah, man. So what's coming in the future for what's the future hold for Chad? Video part.
Well, that's a hard thing because like I've always been that guy. Whenever I film a video part, I'm like, I gotta put everything into it, and I'm gonna film last part. But it's like now, oh, it's so much work. Like I'm skating the mani pad at Plaza, and I felt like I just jumped down the biggest gap for like 5 hours. But I don't know. I just gotta keep it like repetitive. Like I just gotta keep doing it over and over again, get my body used to it. And then like I went filming two weeks ago today, like night skating, and like filmed my first banger for the video, and for my part. I was so sore. Like I skated the night before until like 11:30 at night, and I had to work the next morning. I had to wake up at like 3:45 in the morning, and then went the next day, like skated, filmed this trick. Right when I landed, I rode away. It took me like over 3 hours to get it, and yeah, Mitch Barrett was filming, and just that feeling of riding away, like I forgot about that, like
accomplishing.
Yeah, where it's like you like kick the crap out of yourself, and you're just doing all this like over and over and over again. Like you don't even know what's going on. It just feels like a drunken dream because you're just going in circles, like running, throwing down, jump on the ledge, bail, run back, do it again. You're just doing that for like 3 hours. And in my head, I was like, why am I doing this? Like, I'm just kicking the shit out of myself, and I'm not even gonna land this trick. But then, like, it got to the point where I'm like, I put so much time and effort, and I remembered, like, back in the day, and I'm like, how hard it was for me to get tricks. And I'm like, I'm gonna fight this out, and I'm gonna get it. And I landed the trick, rolled away. You'll see it in my butt part. But that's when I'm like, oh, it's on. I'm all in it.
The fire is sparked.
So yeah, so I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try to film the last part, but I'm gonna do my best to film my best part. But, yeah, so that's the future for that, and then just be the best dad I can.
Yeah, continue being creative.
And yeah, and then once skateboarding's over, there's always golfing. But skateboarding will never be over because I'll always be a part of the family.
Yeah.
Even if I physically can't do it, I'm gonna be there for like all events, even hanging at skate parks, just watching. I'm still gonna be like even like
Involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like imagine like I talk about this with friends. Like say you go on a date with a girl and you're walking down the street, and then she looks at you and like you look like you're on drugs or something because you're looking all over the place. And you're like, what is that guy doing? But you're like, check out a skate spot. And she does not know what you're talking about. Like these stairs look amazing. Like,
Did you drop something?
yeah, exactly. And, oh god, it's funny. Like people don't see it through our eyes on like everything. Like even just like talking now, like I always have just those like I kind of drift off for a second. I'm like, oh, I want to cut that ledge. And, like, but I'm still here. But skateboarding's on the mind. Like all day long. It's great though. What about you? What's your future? What's your video part coming?
Oh, let's put on some Joe parts.
I was gonna drop one for that Grasher interview.
Oh yeah.
Burnett asked if I had anything, whatever. So I tried to put something together, and I was waiting for rights to this song. And then I was like, okay, well, I didn't hear back, so I just used this different song. And then I like went through all my footage, and it just felt so mediocre that I was just like, And then I fractured my kneecap on July 29th.
Oh.
Yeah, so that just like kiboshed anything that I was planning on trying to do.
Oh no.
So now I'm just on the man rig now, but I'm still sitting on like a few minutes and something.
Do you skate now, or are you like?
A little bit. I mean, it's still like tender and a little weak. But I mean, I'm trying my best to strengthen, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, fracturing your kneecap at 44?
Dude.
Yo!
I thought you were 24.
I mean, yeah. Might as well just bring me up back and shoot me, man. I think my time's up.
Time to put all the other down.
Yeah, put all the other down. No, yeah, it's still fun though, man. I still do the same old.
What was that backsmith on PD rail? Like
That was in 2000.
Yeah, and then you did it again. When was that?
That was last year.
No way.
Yeah.
When you did that, because I remember when I got my very first premium wood package when I was 14. When I got, and then I seen your part, like, I was so hyped to see it because I met all you guys in person before I seen the video.
At the St. Thomas.
Yeah, so then when I got my first package, they gave me a copy of that DVD. And I remember when you backsmith that rail.
Like that.
It was like, yeah, like that again. I was like, dude, I've seen that in like skate videos and stuff. Like, backsmith that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's like the one thing I just never left.
Yeah. What was it? Wade Desarmo said that. Well, no, somebody, Wade told me that somebody said this about like us, like me, you, and Wade, that we have, because we can pop pretty high, is that we have totem pop.
Totem pop.
Yeah. Well, I heard that.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I pretty much have just been, ever since I hurt my knee, I've just been chilling out.
That's the best thing to do, though.
Yeah.
Like, as much as you want to get out there, it's like you want to make sure you're 100% before.
Yeah, because then
give it
you
100%.
overcompensate for something else, and you'll just wound up hurting yourself. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
And I know that from experience, so I mean, I'm not so quick to just jump on my board as much as I'd want to just go and try shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's why you need rainy days like this. Like I wanted to skate, but I'm like, I should relax still.
Yeah.
So it's pouring rain, so relax, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, Joe.
This I did like a bunch of times before I ate it. There's like a kink on the rail. See at the bottom right there? There's like a ring.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyways.
I remember one thing you always did was like when you land, you did that. You always like kind of just carve your board out and you like stop. Yeah, because I did that all the time when I was younger. Yeah, that's so sick.
I remember seeing Jens Grenier do this, try it, and Jens was a local from Montreal back then, and it just inspired me to try it.
Yeah. There it is. It is back to it.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, dude. Legend.
Yeah, I had edited my own part to this, and it gotten re-edited to a completely different song.
Oh, I hated that one.
But yeah, I miss Montreal so much.
When was the last time you were there?
I went, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. I went out with, and we went to Quebec City. When I went to Montreal, I went to Quebec City with Dave Boots. And at the time, he was premiering his Peace Park documentary.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, we watched that we went and brought that to Quebec City to a bar and screened it there. This thing had gone all over the place.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that. I want to see that so bad.
It's super graphic.
Yeah,
it's a shockumentary for sure.
Yeah. I've seen some clips where it's got no legs and
it's pretty graphic. But I mean, he got funded from. That place went all over the place. That film went to like Paris and Mexico and like
no way.
Got premiered all over the world pretty much.
Crazy. You just like find that online?
He what?
Can you find that online?
Yeah, if you just go to Peace Park documentary.
Oh yeah.
Find it.
Okay, I gotta put that in my notes.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought this was about Chad Dickson.
So Joe Buffalo's interview. So Chad, tables have turned, bro.
From like super basic mediocre skating.
Never thought you could make a native guy blush. There you go.
Jeez, guys. But yeah, I want to go back to. I'm gonna go back this summer. I was supposed to go this past summer, but because of all the plans, ended up getting kiboshed. So we ended up. We're hoping that we'll go back this. We'll come up this year.
June 21st,
June 21st, Montreal.
Montreal.
See you guys there.
In a
East
week.
Park.
All over.
Chad Dickson, special guest appearance.
Switch healing.
He's coming with.
Enders, Montreal.
Two spoon up on top. Just touch my potato.
Some poutine.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to see, just like all this stuff. Actually, you guys, like when you tagged me in that one photo, I had a bunch of family. Well, not a bunch, but like a handful of family members like hit me up because, well, they follow everything on Instagram. And once social media came to Yukon, woo. Yeah, so it was actually really cool because my mom actually showed a bunch of family the sport as well. Where I didn't really think, I was kind of self-conscious. Like,
Yeah, you said 20 years, hey?
Yeah,
You didn't
20
paint for
years.
like 20 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's amazing.
Oh, I'm gonna take one of these stickers, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll go to the back.
Perfect. I'll give that to some.
Did you get a t-shirt?
I did, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I wore that on the way home that night too. That was awesome.
Did
It was nice and warm.
do we? That's what we need to get. We need to get kids t-shirts.
Yes, youth. Get a large. He
I
might.
got a large, yeah. We need kids.
Hastings local.
Dustin Monty wants one, so he's
Dustin.
What are you saying? Dustin Monty wears a kid's large? I got a question for you. What's your message to the youth?
Could be a bunch, actually. I think I give my son the same message every day. Well, like the number one thing is stay positive. Things don't happen overnight. You got to be patient, and just like working on things. Like some people, it'll take them so much longer than like others to get something. Doesn't matter if it's skateboarding, art, hockey, anything. It's just time, effort. Like you do all that. Like the sky's the limit because even if you're not good at one thing, you're always gonna find something good. Like there's something that you're good at. So don't give up. Just try certain things. And that's it. Like the whole positive message that's the main thing because there's so much negativity out there. Like, yeah, and especially like, well, we should know we've come up from some pretty tough times and everything like that. So it's some people, yeah, they have less than fortunate lives, like their upbringing, and that's another thing too. Like it's best to talk to somebody about it instead of holding it in because that can just mentally destroy you like further down the road. So it's good to open up to friends. Don't hold things in, and then if you're not feeling positive, then just keep it to yourself, and then eventually, yeah, you like get all like emotional like talking about that, but yeah, just stay positive. That's it.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So thank you everyone for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thank you
You
guys.
can't rise if you're anchored by toxicity. So
It's a constant reminder from Joe. He's good at that. But yeah, Chad Dickson, follow him on Instagram.
Good sheesh.
Yes. Go judge him. And this board is up for bids. It's at $400.
$10,000.
What do you think about that? Did you ever think you'd sell a board for $400?
Not in my life.
No.
Thank all of you guys. Lee Saunders.
Yeah, so the gallery is open till 10 o'clock all week. And 12, yes, bring your mask, 12 till 10. And yeah, any last words from you?
Come visit us. Forget the RSVP. Drop by.
Okay, good night, everybody.